Jamie, if you're watching this, start a prayer chain at our church. If you'll contact our church and start a prayer chain, they should remember me. I stopped going to that church right after Hurricane Harvey. But if they remember Lester, please have them start a prayer chain. And if they don't, just tell them to pray, because that's what churches are supposed to do. Oh boy. It looks like someone's doing a controlled burn. You can see that there's quite the fire burning over here on the left side of the highway. And yet there's no fire trucks anywhere in sight. And so that lets you know right there that it's a controlled burn. If in fact, there's a couple of gates that are open here and there. So you see that people are back there. But more than likely, the extent of the fire, and as far reaching as it is, you can almost assume that there has been somebody back in, along through there setting those fires. No matter how controlled you think your burn is, they don't always go as planned. They don't. And ask me how I know. It was actually 2 years ago today that this happens. You all don't know what an ordeal I just went through. I am coming to you live on location here at Longhorn Lester's. And today I tried to do something very, very foolish, and it almost cost me. I'm not gonna say what it cost me. I got Maggie here with me. Maggie, say hi, baby. Maggie and Lester are coming to you live from Longhorn Lester's, and I have done something very foolish. I started the fire, and I forget that we're not in Plum Grove. We are not in Plum Grove. Give me a moment to flip my camera around, and I'm going to show you what I've destroyed, accidentally destroyed. So what I was trying to do was to make a small fire. And you know that I'd been over here working and piling up limbs for a while. And I thought I could do a small controlled burn. It was an actually really nice day for a burn. I didn't really feel much of a breeze blowing. Beautiful sky, not a cloud in the sky. And I lit up my first fire. And I'm gonna tell you what, within no time, the entire side of this, what I call a mountain, was engulfed in flames. I'm driving around like a madman. I was driving around like a madman, grabbing water hoses and doing whatever I could, because I never intended for this thing to get going the way it did. Well, sheesh. I thought I had all the hot spots out, and now it turns that I have a hot spot about to go again. I'm not good at this firefighting stuff, y'all. I forget that I'm not in Plum Grove anymore. Hold on a sec. And when you're not in Plum Grove, if I were in Plum Grove, I have all kinds of help. I can call Jake, I can call my dad, I can call my brother. You can pretty much call anybody. And over here, I don't know anybody. All right, so I'm gonna have to get up in there and try to put that out before it gets too much further. Can't do that while I'm going live. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do though. You guys hold on. We're gonna try to fight this fire the best way that we can. So the wind was actually blowing that direction, and I thought it had put itself out, but obviously it hasn't. And there's too much stuff on the ground to, there's a lot of fuel. There is a lot of fuel on the ground. I almost fell. There's a lot of fuel on the ground, and that's making this very difficult. So I've come to get the feed buggy and go do a refill, and I think I've really made, yeah, everyone's mad at me now. Look at all the cows coming this way like, don't take off with that feed buggy. But my friends, in fact, the feed buggy is empty. Not all the way empty, but, oh Lord, there's my sweet girl. It's not all the way empty, but it's right there. Whereas it's time for a refill. It's been a month, so I'm proud of my babies for at least going a month or so, giving us some time to enjoy some of this good, delicious green grass. But they are still, in fact, eating on this feed buggy, and so I'm not going to deny them that. I will continue though to move it back and forth between pastures like we've been doing. Well, me and my sweet girl Christmas are here at Richardson Ag and Outdoors. And we are filling up our feed buggy. Now, the further we get into summer, well, spring and summer, the more rain we get, the less our animals will be dependent on this feed to get their nutritional needs. But I like it. I was telling Fire Chief Chris a minute ago that I like the feed because they put all the minerals and stuff inside there with it. So it's not hurting your animals. It's not going to put them overweight. It's just going to keep them nice and healthy and supplement all the good grasses they get from the pasture. There goes 2 tons of grain about to go right into our feed buggy. So we are back with our feed buggy, and this was our 3rd time to fill it up. I'm trying to keep track of how much feed we're going through. So just to let you guys know, this is our 3rd time to fill it up. I do believe that if what they said at the feed store is true, that as the cows have more grass to sustain them, and as you can see, they're way up in the back laying down, they have what appears to be plenty of grass, then they'll eat less and less of this over here. But I do like it because it has all the vitamins, all the minerals, all that they need, the weight gainer, all that they need to stay nice and healthy. And we are super blessed to have the feed buggy. I parked it here inside the new barn so that there's a lot more space to move around. You guys can see that. And as we also have been leaving the tractor and the side-by-side inside that barn over there. And you don't like having your cows have to kind of fight and push and stuff around the feed buggy when there's other things like the tractor and whatnot they can bump into and possibly get themselves hurt. Good morning. Hello. Hi, sweet girl. Y'all be sweet to her. Careful over there, Sadie. We got some real grouches here. Now, for the most part, they enjoy her being around. They know she's just doing her job, and she ain't bothering nobody. Look how happy she is, though. You can just read her facial expressions to see that she's serving a purpose, and she absolutely loves the role that she's been forced to do. She's been forced to do this. Hey, sweetie, you've been forced to do this. You've been forced to protect and serve. Oh, it's just a calling, sweetie. Look out, Ruby. Ruby, be sweet to her. Ruby, run. Run, Sadie. Run, baby. Ruby can be quite, she can be quite the challenge, can't she? Ruby, you need to just settle it down. Settle it down, Ruby. We love Ruby. But Ruby, don't forget, Ruby was raised with Sadie. Sadie helped raise Ruby and Danny. And so they've been playing together for a very long time. And friends, does it look like Sadie's scared? Does she look scared? Does she look scared as I am? I'm scared, but Sadie is not. Ruby, be a sweet girl, love. It's okay to be sweet sometimes. Man, your eye's looking great. There's just a little bit more gunk to get off of there. But she doesn't like when I play with it because I think it hurts. Everyone else is doing wonderful. Let's do a head count right quick. We got little Gary. That's 1. We should count 18 total. Sweetie, I'm going to count you last. I'm going to count you last, sweetie. I'm counting you last. Please be sweet to Daddy. Sadie. All right, let's just, oh, Lord. I ain't going to be able to walk away from her, y'all. So we got Jolene. We got Marilyn. We got Pearl. We got Danny. We got Loretta. We got Patsy. We got Gracie. We got Jenny Lane. We got Santana. Okay, fine. We got Ruby. Over here we got Waylon. We got Trinity along with her mother, Jezebel. Wait, that's Patsy. That means that over there is Charlene. Okay, whoopsie. We got Dolly. We got Reba. We got Reba. We already counted little Gary, and of course we got Tex. That means we have a total of 18 here, sweetie. 18 cows. Let me get that. Just let me get it. If you let me get it, we'll be done. If I can just get that off, we'll be so done here, okay? You want it off, you just don't want me to peel it. I almost have it. Oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry. I know it must hurt. Good morning. How are you? The cows are looking great. They're doing wonderful. Friends, they're not laying down because of rain. There's no rain in our forecast. Oh my gosh, look at that. They're laying down because they're just so full. They're happy, they're content. They're not concerned with finding their next meal. They know that that next meal is all around them. And it makes them feel very comfortable enough to lay down and relax. And how wonderful is that, that you know your animals are not up and searching for food all day long. I don't blame you, Sadie. I'm running too. I'm gonna run too. Let's run, both of us. Let's just get the heck out of here, huh? Come on, let's get out of here. Come on. Jump, up, come on, hurry. Let's go. Come on, ride with me. Come on, you wanna ride? Come on, let's go. Wanna ride? Come on, Sadie, hurry. Come on, sweetie, come on, up. You wanna ride? Come on, good girl. Now you're safe. Can I get pizza?
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.